If you tried to create a custom GPT in ChatGPT recently and couldn't figure out why the button doesn't work anymore, you're not losing your mind. OpenAI quietly shut that down for almost everyone, and barely anyone's talking about it. Welcome to Practical Tech Lessons. Here's exactly what happened, and what actually works now instead. Here's the confirmed fact, straight from OpenAI's own documentation. New GPT creation and publishing are not available on personal ChatGPT accounts. That means free, Go, Plus, and Pro, every individual plan. It doesn't matter what you're paying for. If you're not on a business, enterprise, or edu workspace with the right permissions, you cannot make a new custom GPT anymore. If you already built one before this changed, it still works. You can keep using it, and depending on your plan, you might still be able to edit it. And here's a wrinkle worth knowing if you're trying to edit one. On mobile, there's actually still something labeled GPTs. It's just not where you'd expect it. Tap into it, and there's your old GPT sitting under My GPTs. But tap the three-dot menu, hit Edit, and Mobile stops you cold. Editing and creating a GPT is only available on web for now. On desktop, though, this GPTs option doesn't even show up under plugins. Same account, two different experiences depending on the device in your hand. But starting from scratch, that door is closed for personal accounts. This isn't a bug. It's not temporary. It's the current, confirmed state of the platform. This change is confusing enough that even people covering AI for a living are getting it wrong. I found an article from earlier this year claiming, quote, "Nothing changes for individuals," directly contradicting what OpenAI's own help pages say in plain language right now. So if you've searched this and gotten mixed answers, that's not you misunderstanding something. That's genuinely conflicting information out there. What I'm telling you comes straight from OpenAI's current official documentation, not a blog post interpreting an announcement. Here's the part that actually matters. Projects, the feature you can still use on any personal account, isn't just a workaround. In several ways, it's genuinely more capable than custom GPTs ever were. Custom GPTs never had memory. Every conversation started completely fresh from the same fixed instructions. Projects have project-only memory. It remembers context specific to that workspace without bleeding into your other chats. Custom GPTs couldn't run deep research or agent mode, the ability to take multi-step actions and browse the web autonomously. Projects can do both, with full context from every file you've uploaded. To be fair, custom GPTs still win in one specific situation. If you need to share a single link with other people so they can use your assistant without setting anything up themselves. Projects are private to you unless you're on a team or enterprise plan. But for building your own personal assistant, tuned to exactly how you work, projects are the better tool right now, not the consolation prize. Let me show you exactly how to set this up, start to finish. Open ChatGPT and look for projects in the sidebar. Click to create a new one and give it a clear name, something specific to what you'll actually use it for. Next, you'll pick a project type, cloud, local, or remote. Based on the naming, cloud keeps things hosted and synced across your devices. Local keeps files on your machine only, and remote connects to an external source you control, though the exact differences aren't officially documented yet. For this walkthrough, we're going with cloud. Instead of uploading files one at a time, projects use source folders. You point it at a whole folder, and everything inside becomes part of the project's context. Once that's set up, every new chat inside this project automatically has that context. No re-explaining yourself, no copy-pasting the same instructions over and over. That's it. That's the entire setup. And unlike the old custom GPT builder, this works on every personal plan right now. Now you know exactly what changed, why the confusion exists, and what to actually do about it. And it turns out the fix is better than what it replaced. Subscribe to Practical Tech Lessons for weekly AI and tech breakdowns like this one.